Good evening, everyone. My name is Marshall Douglas from Lake City, Florida. It's an honor tonight to introduce Mark Seaforth. Mark is a proven pioneer and visionary in the direct sales industry. Mark developed the first nutritional meal replacement shake that revolutionized nutritional marketing. Mark and the team he worked with created the Herbalife concept that created over $4 billion in worldwide sales last year. The venture we're discussing tonight, One Marketplace Shopping Portal, uses connective marketing, which will not only be a disruptor in this industry, time will prove we are all literally creating a new industry. Please welcome Mark Seaforth.
Thank you for those kind words and a great introduction. Tonight, we've got another great call for you. This is Mark Seaforth, CEO and founder of Seaforth and One Marketplace. So much is going on. This is, to me, the most exciting time is we're in these 4 stages of this beta launch of One Marketplace. And it's just because there's just so much happening every week after week, and more things that we can share with you. And so it's just kind of a special time because eventually we're just going to be launching the coolest company on planet Earth, which is One Marketplace, and 99% of the work is going to be done. But for right now, we just have to keep building and adding, and it creates excitement. I mean, it's the fact that you get to be positioned at the very foundation of something that I believe we're going to change the world. We're going to change the future of shopping, the way everybody's going to shop. And one day, people are going to be doing it through One Marketplace. And you get to be the ones to make that happen. So let's begin. Again, got a great call for you tonight. A lot of good stuff to share. So let's get started. It all starts here, guys, with Seaforth and One Marketplace. 2 companies working hand in hand to deliver one message and one story, which is so unique and so different than what anybody's ever seen. Again, if you're new here, just get ready for an unbelievable journey. And some of the things you're going to see tonight is going to be part of why the world's going to want to be a part of what we're doing here at One Marketplace. So let's jump in and begin the agenda tonight. I'm going to give a little more of an update on stage 2, where we're at, where we're at with the commissioning. I'm going to go into what we're doing with the loyalty bonus. You're going to love this. We are going to turbocharge the loyalty bonus. You'll see why in just a moment. We've got a new merchandise store. We've just launched. You're going to get to see all the products there that we have available so you can use it to help build your business. You're going to get to see a new PFPB video. Now, obviously, that's the product that I don't know what I'd do without it. And I've said this over and over again, and I mean it. If you're not on this product, you should be on this product. There's no reason not to be. I mean, it's one of those rare products that, number one, it doesn't cost you anything to be on it because it's going to save you more than you spend at the grocery store. But more importantly, it's what it does for you. I mean, obviously, most people in this country need to lose weight. I'm one included, still losing weight. But in addition to that, it's just the wellness. There's just so much built into this that I don't care what you're looking for. If it's just, a lot of people are just saying, I just like to feel better. Well, PFPB will do it. I want to have more energy. It'll do it. I need to have better, my digestion is not, it'll take care of that. It'll make it better. You want better skin tone. You want better, a feel. If you want to have more cognitive function, all those things, PFPB. And you're going to get to see that new video tonight. And finally, I'm going to end it with BKTO. And if you don't know what that means, I'll share it with you at the end of tonight's presentation. So let's get started. All right. So as most of you know, we're now in stage 2. Stage 1 is behind us. Everybody's already onboarded. You've claimed your positions. And by the way, in stage 1, we had a lot of people that because this is new, and they jumped in and they joined One Marketplace, which great. We love that. But then a lot of people after 1 month said, well, I don't know if I really want to do this. And they decided not to continue. Not too many, but just a handful. But I'm thinking, why? Why would anybody leave at such an early stage? They haven't even seen what we're getting ready to do. Well, one of it might be the fact that people want something instantaneous. They want something now. Kind of get that. We live in the now world. So that's what we're going to be talking about with this new loyalty bonus when we turbocharge it. It's going to be a reason for people to come here and never leave, and for anybody that left to come back immediately. So right now we're at stage 2. We're finishing up the commissioning, getting that done. We probably will, not sure when it's going to start reporting in the back office. I think it just actually maybe by the end of this week or first of next week, you'll finally see in your back office your actual commissions that you've earned here in One Marketplace. And again, remember, it goes back since the very beginning, not just this past month. Now, as far as when it pays, we're going to delay that maybe a week or two. As far as when it pays out, it's not a lot of money anyway, early stage, but it's there. You'll see it in your back office. And the reason is we're working so hard on getting some things done that you need right now to help you build your business. We know how important it is to make it very simple entry point where everybody can just come in and join as either free shopper, smart shopper, or smart shopper pro. Do it from one entry point, make it simple, easy. You know, somebody I was talking to earlier calls it the 3 magic buttons, whatever you want to call it. We know we need it. We know we've got to get it done. So we've made that a priority. That way you have your packages all bundled in one place. For example, if you want Smart Shopper Pro, you're not going to have to go into C4, sign up as a premier, then add on One Marketplace, the digital wellness package. It'll all just be bundled. It'll just happen simultaneously, very simply. And again, that's what everybody's looking for, is just that ability to move people through the process quickly and efficiently. So we're working hard on that, guys, not slowing down. That's where we're at right now. Obviously, payment solutions start in October and November with one of our partners, Kinesis, which, for the first time, we're going to be able to pay you in gold, silver, crypto, your choice, or fiat, as somebody said. Use the word cash because that's what it means, cash. Get paid in cash, all right? Stage 4 is, as we get moving into it, is going to be all these new products. Right now, we talked about last week, we've got our vendor contract is sitting there right there on the side on One Market. You got somebody interested in being a vendor, send them there. They can go in right now, tell them what we're all about, what we're doing. They got a place they can fill out the basic terms and conditions that we need from them to be able to move forward. And guess what? If we vet them and we use them, you, for making that recommendation, can get a 3-year royalty that's paid every month on every sale of every unit during that 3-year period. So again, because of that, we've had so many people coming in and wanting to become a supplier of products here at One Marketplace. So thanks to all of you out there. That's happening now. Obviously, all that starts to go live at the end of the year. And of course, where are we heading? For our launch. It's coming up. Our official launch will be in the first quarter of 26. We're still shooting for that 3rd week in February, but not sure yet. But that's what we'd like to do. We're still looking at Orlando as the place to do the launch event. That looks like that's going to happen for sure. So we're working towards that. That's going to be an exciting day because that's when we can officially say One Marketplace has launched. And again, but it doesn't stop any of us from right now from being here, building, adding people, being ahead of the curve, putting yourself in a position to have pods way before the world even knows about this. And of course, with some of the things you're going to be seeing, making money now. So let's keep going. Let's talk about this. Is so cool. This is one of the things that we decided to do. And this was after talking with a lot of leaders in the field, is we wanted to supercharge the loyalty bonus. Now, the reason for this is that the loyalty bonus was kind of set up to be like we first called it, a do nothing bonus. And it was designed to pay out a little bit over a 3-year period until you were basically paid in full. And that's fine. But as you looked at it, we said, well, why would we want to do that when by the time, 2 or 3 years happens, you're going to be making a fortune. I mean, an unbelievable amount of income from your community pods, right? Every time you put in a Smart Shopper, you start a community pod and you can have as many as you want. And the amount of money you can generate from each pod is ridiculous. I mean, eventually every pod could generate you $10,000 to $14,000, $15,000 a month just from one pod. Imagine if you had 5, 10, 20, 100, whatever you want. And you can do that because every Smart Shopper you put in starts a pod for you. So we were looking at the loyalty bonus and said, well, it's too far out there. Let's do something to kind of turbocharge it, make it happen now. So this is what we've done. And I've done this once before years ago, and it's okay for a small amount of money and to get people into a quick pay situation. And that is a one-line linear pay for the loyalty bonus. Now, what this means is, this is unlike anything. Maybe you've never even seen anything like this. And it is unique and different. And again, we're doing it because at One Marketplace, we are different in everything we do. So network marketing, you have a genealogy, right? And you get paid on the people you put in and they put in, and you build a genealogy. Well, that still happens in C4, and that happens because of Smart Shopper Pro. Wonderful, great money. Then you've got One Marketplace, which is based on community fill. And every time you put in a pod and people start to come in from all over the world, and your pod starts to fill, right? You didn't put them in, you didn't enroll them, but you get the benefits of that in the community pod. But that's not everybody, of course, because it's just those that fall into your pods and starts to fill your pods, right? So what does this do? This is everybody. Imagine this, and I'm going to try to make this as simple as I can. I enroll you in the business today at, 10 a.m. Okay? 10 a.m. today, I enroll you in the business. The moment that I do that, every person that joins anywhere in the world, nothing to do with genealogy, nothing to do with community pods, but every person that joins comes in below you in this linear pay, and it pays you towards your monthly membership. Remember, your membership is $15 a month, right? So what'll happen, that means every person in the world that joins after you join falls directly on you in this linear pay until your membership is paid in full. And ladies and gentlemen, what's exciting about this is it's going to happen fast. I mean, this is going to happen fast because remember, it's everybody. And so you put in Bill, and you can tell Bill this when you put him in, or you put in Sue. Sue, the moment you join, anybody comes in anywhere in the world is paying towards your membership until your membership is paid in full. And how long is that going to take? Well, guys, it's not going to take very long. Probably going to take right now, because we're kind of growing a little bit slower, probably a month and a half, 2 months for your membership's paid in full. But when we start growing, it's going to be less than a month. For some, and we could reach a point where it could happen in 1 to 2 days. But think about this. Why would anybody that ever joins One Marketplace quit? What we're going to end up with, and this has been one of my lifelong dreams, is to have a company. And I know we're heading that way with what we're doing with, the community pods, connective marketing, the way it fills, what we're doing with the Smart Shopper Pro, the performance pool, all these cool things we're doing to put people into a shopping network, because that's all this is about, is shopping, where they get all these great products, but everything's commissionable. But imagine somebody joining, okay, and they're never going to leave, because guess what's going to happen? Very quickly. And again, it could happen in less than a month. For a lot of you that are already here, it's already done. I mean, probably the first 1,500 people that joined into One Marketplace, your monthly membership is now paid for. I'm talking about just a Smart Shopper. It's paid for. That $15 membership is paid for life already. And this is going to happen with everybody else that comes in. So why would anybody ever quit if they join and they all of a sudden see that at the end of a month or a little bit longer, my membership's paid for? Oh, and by the way, I still get my $30 every month to go use in hotels anywhere in the world. That continues. Oh, and by the way, now I have a business opportunity that cost me zero, because I got no cost. My membership's paid for life. Maybe I'm going to start putting in some pods. I'm going to start building some community pods. And a person's never going to leave no matter what they do. So could you imagine, because anybody that's been in the networking world or any kind of direct sales or any kind of, that usually as fast as people come in and join in the front door, I don't care how good the opportunity is, about half go out the back door because they just can't stay long enough to see it happen. But imagine something like this, where that'll never occur. They'll come in, they'll stay for life. That means worst case scenario, you have people that then are going to see this shopping portal that's growing and growing and growing. Shopping, what are they doing? They're committing commissions for you, for everybody else, and every pod that's being built anywhere in the world. And so this is going to be the coolest thing in the world, because you're going to be able to tell somebody, hey, look, Bill, Sue, Bob, Ella, whoever it is, watch what happens with your loyalty bonus after 1 month, just 1 month, and tell me if that's not, if that's real, then everything else probably real behind it. And then you're going to get excited about building these community pods and putting in smart shoppers and making the kind of income that you can make here with One Marketplace. So guys, we're excited. This is in the works. I can't tell you when it's going to happen because we got all these other things. Remember, guys, we're in beta, so we're making all these other things happen first. We've got to get everything done. We got to get the 3 magic. But I will tell you this: you'll have in your back office that money is accruing right now. Okay, for most of you, when we go live with this, and I don't know the dates yet, but when we go live with it, Your monthly membership's already paid for. So if you have somebody that came in and left the first month for whatever reason, you say right now they come back in, they still get that same position, which means they're way up in that linear pay. That means everybody's joined after them is underneath them, and those people are contributing to their loyalty bonus, and chances are it's already paid for as well. So all they got to do is come back in here and sit and watch for a month and go, oh my gosh, it's happened. It's done. I'm here for life. And then they're going to get excited. So that's big. It's fun. It's quick. It's going to just create just people looking at this going, man, they've covered every aspect of how to build a business and get people on board and excited and stay in for life. So with that, I'm losing my voice because I get so excited about all the things we're doing here. Now, we have a new merchant store. And the merchant store, I apologize. Usually I'm drinking my PFPB, but right now it's water. The new merchant store has, I don't know how many, I think over 60 branded items already there for you, promoting your business. And you can now access it through your One Marketplace back office. Go in there, you'll see it. You can start buying any kind of merch that you want. Give you an idea. This is some of the stuff you'll see. It's t-shirts, bomber jackets, cups, caps, pins, everything, mugs, drinking bottles. And again, you can do it with a side plus. You can do it with PFPB. You can do it with One Marketplace. You can do it with Sept. All this stuff is in there now, and you can start taking advantage of it. And again, this is just a great way to brand, advertise your business, get people asking you questions about what you're doing. So it's there, it's up, it's live. Okay, now that leads me to probably the most, well, to me, the loyalty bonus and what we've done there is just beyond. I hope you get how big that's really going to be for everybody that you ever talk to about this company and anybody that ever joins. Even though it seems like a small amount of money, it's just the fact that it'll happen so fast that people go, well, this is unbelievable company to be a part of. So now we're going to start creating these new videos, right, for all of our products. And what you're getting ready to see right now is the new PFPB video. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's just a teaser, but it's really good. It's using this kind of new wild, marketing approach we want to use because in today's world, you got to grab somebody's attention very, very quickly because their attention span is kind of shrunk way, way down. So you're going to see the kind of videos we're doing, these little teaser or hook videos that you can send somebody. They'll instantly go, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I want to find out more. So with that, please enjoy the video. Be back shortly.
Let me show you a simpler way to fuel your day. A complete 10-in-1 daily meal for weight and wellness, covering 100% of 21 essential nutrients. Formulated to help support 10 key health benefits, from weight and cardio to gut, mood, and more. Enjoy it your way. Silky shakes, rich smoothies, even bars. Ultimate wellness meal. Full meal replacement designed to support weight loss and can save you on your grocery bill. You get 20 servings per tub, around $5 a meal. Cleaner by design. Sucralose-free, gluten-free, with natural alternatives. All of this beautifully brought together. Meet PFPB, premium nutrition, made beautifully simple. Ask the person who sent you for their link.
Well, what did you think? Pretty cool, huh? I mean, we're going to be doing this for Side Plus, for Blaze, for all of our products. So this is going to be fun. You're going to see more and more of this type of branding, this type of video imaging being created so we can really push out the message about our products as well as our opportunity. So with that, I'm going to close with something that is going to become very much a part of what we're going to be doing here at One Marketplace, and that's BKTO. I mentioned it last week. Last week I had a hard time doing the call. I couldn't do it the day we scheduled it because of, what happened with an individual, Charlie Kirk, what happened with that girl, what happened in some of these cities like Chicago and others. It's been bothering. I know it bothers all of us as Americans. This just senseless violence that we've been seeing, throughout our country, throughout our land, throughout the world, really. And it's got to stop. It just has to. This has nothing to do with your religious beliefs, nothing to do with your political affiliations, nothing to do with anything other than We've got to stop the violence. And how do we do it? I want to start a movement that'll become forever a part of One Marketplace. As a matter of fact, you'll see it in some of our branding stuff in the that merch where you saw, and that's BKTO. And all it stands for is be kind to others. And if we can start with that as a company, as individuals, of just every day thinking about BKTO, be kind to others. Just, it's amazing. I try to do it a lot in my life. I don't do it enough. So now I'm making it a point when I'm out and running around and doing my everyday living to just take a second to be kind to somebody about something. If it's nothing more than just a smile, hello, hey, how are you doing? And just are making them feel good about whatever their work is. Like for example, most of us are always out and about and we're always dealing with people that are in the service industry. Most time people just complain to them. If you're a waiter or waitress, you're being complained the food's not right. This is not good. That's not. What if we reverse that? And so we just said something kind, something nice to that person. I started doing it more and more, and it's amazing the smile you put on somebody's face. But here's what's even cooler about it. Do you realize that once you do that, once you actually start being a little bit kind to others, and I just want to close this right now and just talk to you with, full screen here if I can. But once you do that, you know what you've done? You've opened the door to what you're doing with your business here at One Marketplace. Because the moment you've put a smile on somebody's face a little bit, guess what? You probably have their attention. And what a great time would be if you're out and about, if you have your business cards. And after doing that, if you just very simply say, you know what? You might find this interesting and walk away. That's all. You don't have to try to sell it. You don't try to convince anybody. But if you've done an act of kindness, and I mean, do it seriously. Don't do it to try to get somebody in the business, but do it as an act of kindness. And then you can, because of that, just hand somebody, because to me, handing somebody a card about One Marketplace is an act of kindness, because what an opportunity is. But I want to do something first that's more personal to that person. So try that. Start using BKTO every day in your life and watch what happens. Watch what happens for you personally. Watch what happens for the people you talk to. Watch what happens to your business. Good night, everybody.